Hello everyone! So today I'm going to be showing you all my manga haul for the month of February. I only had like 2 pre-orders this whole month, but I ended up having some surprising finds and also some Japanese manga pre-orders and used finds. And I also got a couple art books again this month, because I couldn't control myself, I guess. That's the theme for this month. And yes, I did get some things I really didn't expect to find out and about, so I'm pretty excited to share with you all what I got. And just a quick reminder that you can also follow me on Instagram at Orange Lily. I'll have the actual URL on the screen here. And please subscribe, like, and comment if you really enjoyed the video. I'd love to hear your thoughts on any of the books that I got this month and what you got this month. I'm always super curious to see what people are buying. Alright, so first up I have Cocoon Twine Volume 5. This was actually a January pre-order that came a couple days too late. I've been really looking forward to reading this one. It ends in 6 volumes and it's got me so hooked. I'm very intrigued. It's a very unique YURI series. If you don't know, this series is about a school, like an all-girls prestigious high school, where when you graduate, your hair is made into uniforms for the next generation. So it's very strange, and a lot of people do seem a little bit turned off by that odd premise. But if you like Class S Yuri, like if you're a fan of Onisama A, also known as Dear Brother, then I think you will really enjoy this one. I really enjoy it. The art is just absolutely gorgeous. I won't show too much because spoilers, but yeah, ends in 6 volumes. I'm just so excited to read the final one. So next up we have I Don't Know Which Is Love Volume 2. I was super excited to get this one as well. I devoured it as soon as I bought it. Oh my god, this series is so well done. It really succeeds at the premise of it being a Yuri harem. I love all the characters. I love the competition between all of the girls for the main character's heart. I'm really excited for Volume 3 because Volume 3 has the professor, and she's probably my favorite out of all of them so far. Let me see. My favorites are definitely the professor, this one here, and also the roommate. They're probably my 2 favorites at the moment. I don't know all their names off by heart yet, so pardon for me not knowing their names. But yeah, this was another solid volume from this series. Really love it. So funny. Maybe sometime soon I'll be able to check out this author's other series, Cheerful Amnesia, because I have heard some pretty good things about that one too. Alright, next we have 2 volumes of a series that I'm kind of taking a chance on. We've got Volume 1 and 2 of Gunur Sisters. So I love nunsploitation stuff, and I'm always looking for some crazy action like Yuri that just don't give a fuck. It seemed like nunsploitation Murcielago, kind of, and that seemed pretty cool. So I did go out on a limb and I bought 2 volumes. There's only 4 volumes for this whole series, so I finished the first volume already, and I did really like it. I'm not like super attached to the characters or the ship yet, but I do really like the action, the attitude, the fan service is great. The characters, like, just at their base level are appealing, like, to me, especially this one here, Maria. So yeah, I do find it interesting so far. I think it's a pretty cool take on, like, Catholicism, like being very blasphemous, and the whole vampire damn fear thing, and I am definitely excited to read the second volume and see how much more. I'm just very excited to read more. I know it's 4 volumes, so I probably will go buy the other 2 volumes at once too, just because then it's finished. But yeah, this is one that's been sort of on my list of stuff I would like to own for some time, and I figured that now I'll just go out on a limb now and try it out. All right, next we have My Cute Little Kitten Volume 2 by Milk Morinaga. So this is one that I was pretty, I don't know, like I was excited for this release. Of course, this is going to be the last release for a long time because Volume 3 isn't out in Japan yet either, so this will be it for a little while. But yeah, My Cute Little Kitten Volume 1 was actually the first manga that I ever posted about on my Instagram account, so this series is a little special specifically for my Instagram and also, I guess, this YouTube channel. But I actually was a little disappointed with Volume 1, so I wasn't really sure what to expect with Volume 2, but I'm gonna be honest, this volume completely saved the series for me. I really liked all of the developments in this volume. I just really couldn't get enough, and the type of, like, miscommunication drama that's going on between these two, it's actually really working for me. Them having this newlywed kind of life together now after the will they or won't they of the first volume is just really working for me. So yeah, I really like it. Hoping that we'll see a volume 3 soon in Japan. And also, can I just say that Milk Morinaga's art is amazing in this series. Like, I've always loved her art, but this series, she's really, like, going all out with their, like, clothing, I find, and, like, the cover art and the color inserts and everything is just so stylish, so pretty, so her. So I really like it. I think that this volume definitely has brought up the series a significant amount for me in my, like, ratings. So yeah, this is volume 2. Next, we have another series I've been meaning to check out, and now I'm finally doing it with 2 volumes instead of 1, which is My Special One 1 and 2. Yeah, so the reason why I got 2 volumes of this and Gunur Sisters is because one of my local comic shops that I go buy manga from has a buy 3 get the 4th free manga deal. But it's not really buy 3 get the 4th for free because the prices are a bit high compared to the, like, cover price. However, I thought, hey, these are the $12.99 versions because, as most of you probably know by now, Viz has raised their prices, so a lot of series have went up about $2. I think all of their series. So if you're in Canada like me, everything that was $12.99 is now going to be $15.99, which is pretty upsetting. But, you know, they've had that price for so long. I'm honestly not surprised, and I don't really mind. However, I do want to try and get as many of the ones that are still marked $12.99 as I can before they get reprinted and get the new price. So basically, I am getting it a little bit cheaper than what the new price is, so that's why I wanted to get 2 Viz series, and I've been wanting to try this one out for a very long time. Yeah, so I have not read them yet, so I can't say too much, but at first, I wasn't very impressed by this license announcement, but when I heard from some people reading it that it's actually a lot crazier than it appears to be, that really got me interested. So, I'm not really reading Kakoy right now like a lot of other people, and that series just ended. And aside from, like, Neighborhood Story, I'm not actively buying any of the brand new SHOUJO Beat licenses up until the fall of this year when the Red River Omnibus comes out and when that new Julieta Suzuki series comes out. I'll be buying that for sure. But yeah, I'm not really buying any of the new currently releasing SHOUJO Beat stuff. So I decided to get these. And hopefully I like them. I'm really hoping that I do, because I've seen some of the later covers of this series and it looks so gorgeous. And also, if I like the series, then hopefully I'll be checking out No Longer a Heroine by the same mangaka, because I've been looking into that series as well. So yeah, I'll maybe I'll post on Instagram what I think of these when I finish reading them. All right, and finally for new manga, I have Murcielago Volume 23, which like literally just came out. Okay, so I'm not going to go into too much detail because this is of course the 23rd volume, so there's like a lot of spoilers, and a lot of what works about this arc is that everything's kind of coming together. I kind of feel as though this might be one of the final arcs of the series. I don't know, just the fact that so many old characters are returning and like plot threads are coming back and being put together and everything. I do kind of feel as though Murcielago is nearing a climax, which I don't know if I'm ready for. But I loved this volume. I'm really enjoying this arc with the perfumer. And I'm not going to show you guys anything on the inside because it's very NSFW, but yeah, this was like another great volume. This is one of the series that if I can't pre-order anything else that month because of money, this is the one that I normally will do because I love it so much. So yeah, 23 of Murcielago, so good. I mean, of course it's good. It's Murcielago. So anyway, yeah, we're gonna move on. Next, I have the one light novel that I got this month, which is My Happy Marriage Volume 6. And I'm super happy to report that I got this at a discount. Because these are usually $19.50 in Canadian, but I think I got it for like $16. So I'm very happy about that. I pre-ordered it a while ago to get that discount. But yeah, there isn't really too much to see because it's a light novel. But I really love this cover art of Mio and Kyoka. Probably one of my favorites so far. Yeah, I'm currently reading volume 4 of the light novel, so I don't really want to read the back even. Like, I'm kind of just avoiding it until I finish volume 5. But I'm like almost done volume 4, so soon I'll be able to read this one. But yeah, I mean, My Happy Marriage is my favorite shoujo right now, so I think that's kind of self-explanatory. I'm very happy to have this, especially since a few of these volumes are actually out of stock right now, so I'm happy that I've been keeping up with the series and that I make sure to get them right away. So yeah. And so lastly for new manga, I have something a little different that I'm super excited to share. Oops. So I have a Yuri Hime series that's complete at 1 volume, which is in Japanese Aishita Bundake Aishite Hoshi, or Shita Shite, or Love Me Like I Do in the unofficial English. There isn't really like a English translated name for this one that's like official, but anyway. So this series started running in Yuri Hime like January 2023 issue, and it kind of stumbled a bit. Manio sensei didn't really want to continue the series, I guess. So it's complete at 1 volume. I really liked the beginning, and like I thought it was really going to go far, but that's not really what the author wanted at the end. But regardless, I had to pick this up because I do really like this series. Manio is the same mangaka as Kisanai Kimi ga Ichiban Kawaii, or like The Filthy You is the Cutest, if you've heard of that series. Still not licensed in English. Hopefully we will get it one day, but yeah. So one thing I love about this is just the graphic design is amazing. I don't know if you can see, but the name in like kanji is just kind of glossy, and then the rest of it is matte, so it's really cool and it kind of pops out of the page. The obi is also really cute. Let's look at some of the art on the inside, and it has like Twitter and Instagram, and like it's very high on like social media and stuff. Yeah, I love the main character, Hina. I think that's her name. She is so funny. This series makes me laugh so much. It's a cheating story, and I honestly can't really tell you like how I'm supposed to take the ending. But yeah, I did enjoy reading this. It had a weird ending, but that's to be expected. And I got it from Ami Ami, so I actually got a cute pre-order bonus from Ami Ami. Something a little bit better than what they usually get, which is I got a cute little Polaroid, or it's trying to be a Polaroid, of Nana. Sorry, her name is Nana, not Hina, my bad. So Nana, and she's giving us some fan service. And I think this is really cute. I was really happy to get it. But yeah, anyway, I got this because I pre-ordered on Ami, so happy. So yeah, that's this book. I'm taking pictures of this alone, and I'm going to make sort of a bigger Instagram post specifically for this series because I do like to highlight the Japanese manga that I buy. So yeah, that is this series. Alrighty, we're going to move on to used books now. My used manga buying this month was very random. There's only like one thing in here that there's only 2 books in here that I actually planned to buy this month. And then 4 Japanese manga that I plan to buy. So this is a lot of random things. And we're going to start with one of the most random, which is I got Bamboo Blade Volume 6 and Volume 9. Randomly from just checking out my used thrift stores and stuff in my area. So this series, I used to love it in middle school, and I only bought the first 3 volumes, and I still have them to this day. And I've been kind of debating on whether I would continue buying the rest of the books. I know that there are a couple that are a little expensive on the used market. These are not one of them. But you know, finding these in the wild kind of made that decision for me. So I got these for $5 each. They are in pretty good quality. Like, it's not awful quality. I can't read them because I need to reread the whole series from the beginning to understand, because it's been so long. But I don't actually see this series in a lot of people's collections, so let me know if you know about Bamboo Blade. I really liked it. It's a series about kendo, like a girls' kendo team. This character here was my favorite. She's pretends to be really sweet, but she's actually like a total delinquent chain smoker, and she has a boyfriend who looks like a potato, and she loves him, and she's not faking that. She's really funny. But there's some other really fun characters as well. So yeah, I guess I'm collecting this series now. Yeah, I was fate decided for me. Next, I have a couple more volumes of Dean Angel, which I have been trying to collect. So I found this one in the wild, the same store as Bamboo Blade, and this one I ordered off of Thrift Books. So yeah, this is really good quality for this volume. It's probably one of the best quality volumes of Dean Angel I've bought so far, and it is first printing because it's shiny. This one is also first printing, but it's not quite as good. But I have worse in my collection. I did have to tape one of my volumes, like the back of it. But don't worry, there's going to be some pretty ugly looking used manga later on in the haul. So yeah, not much to say. Just got 2 more volumes of Dean Angel. I'm trying to get through buying all of them. I'm pretty confident I'll get all the volumes that I still need by like the end of the year easily. So yeah. Okay, next I have a series that I did not expect to own. If you asked me last month, I would have said, I probably will never buy this. And that is An Incurable Case of Love. So I have volumes 2 through 7 of that series. So let me just show you guys the covers. Here's volume 3. Volume 4. So this series is by Maki Enjoji, and I've been wanting to check out her series for some time. I read volume 1 on the Viz Manga app because on Kijiji, someone in my area was selling these for $20, like the whole series for $20. So I had to scoop it up. So that's what I did. And they're in like perfect condition. I'm just gonna say they're like new. And yeah, this series, it's really funny. I'm reading Pulse right now, the Yuri series by Ratana Satis, and I think that this will be a really good series to kind of replace that in my heart for hospital romance. It's quite a bit different than Pulse, obviously, but it still has the smut aspect, but it's kind of like a slow burn smut romantic comedy, so yeah. But I really like to get her other series, SP Baby, which is only 2 volumes, and Happy Marriage, which is kind of hard to find right now. but I'm very happy I have this, and I'm gonna get volume 1 soon just to complete the set. I'm gonna try and get a good deal because I got a good deal on these ones too. Yeah, so I'm happy to get these. I'm currently on volume 3, and I'm really enjoying it. So yeah, glad to have these in my collection. Really surprised that I got such a good deal. Yeah. All right, next we have something I don't really know if I should have bought, but I did anyway, which is Kakoy Twin. I hope I said that right. Kakoy Twin. Yeah. So this is a series that has been kind of on my radar, but I didn't really know when I was ever going to check it out or if I was going to watch the anime first or read the manga, but I found this in the wild at a used bookstore in my area that I have a lot of store credit for. So I bought it because they don't often get a lot of manga, and I had just donated a bunch of manga. So yeah, I also found out when I came home that this is a prequel. So I don't really know when I'm going to read it. I've heard that you can read this one independently from the main series, but yeah, I don't know. So right now it's just kind of taking up space, but I will probably get volume 1 of the main series and see if I like it, and if I don't, then I might sell both of them. But for now, I have this, and it's just kind of something I got basically for free. So we'll see what happens in the near future if I finally start reading the first series or not. A lot of people who like Yuri seem to like this one, so I will give it a shot. Okay, next I have Living Room Matsunaga-san Volume 4. Yeah, I'm trying to collect most of this series used. There's a lot of like new copies on like thrift books and stuff. I got this one, I think it was good, but it's more like very good in my opinion. Yeah, so because it's an already completed series, I don't really mind getting most of it used, since the main time frame to really show that you love the series is already kind of over. So yeah, and it's Kodansha, so they're a little expensive, but yeah, I love this series. It's one of my favorite shoujo, and I haven't read this volume yet, but I can't wait. I'm gonna try and read it very soon, and I'm trying to get the series as quickly as I can. I kind of just add it on to orders if I need free shipping or if I find a good deal on thrift books or anything. So yeah, I'm just very happy to have this one. Can't wait to read it. Okay, next we have some really ugly looking used manga. And I apologize in advance. And I also have it in reverse order, my bad. So the first one is one that I got on thrift books because they had a like buy 3 books, get 20 times the points or something. So I got volume 1 of Kitten, Koge Danbo series that I've always wanted to read and own. Now that I have Kamichima Karen, like both series complete, and I also have some other Koge Danbo stuff, I decided now is the time to start getting Kitten. So that's volume 1. But in truth, I actually have some other random volumes that I got before I got this that I found at that used bookstore I have store credit at, and they're in very poor condition, but because I got them basically for free, I don't mind. So this is volume 8, and you see the yellow sun damage or whatever it is. So inside it's not bad, and like, okay, it's like a little gross, but like here's volume 8, and then we have volume 7, and there's some sun damage on the sides here and also here. And then I have volume 3, which is like kind of the worst one. You can see the back here. Oh god, like I know a lot of collectors who wouldn't want these in their collection at all, but you know what, I don't really care because I got them basically for free, like I said, and once I read them, they're probably going to go in behind my shelf. Like, I don't really expect to have them on display or anything. So as long as I can read them and there's no like pages missing and it doesn't, one thing that's nice is that it doesn't have any stickers on it, which is great. And nothing's like really bent or anything. So, because if you have it on a shelf, right, it doesn't look so bad. so I can live with it. But yeah, I basically got them for free. I got them with store credit. Of course, I did still have to pay a little bit after the store credit, but I don't really mind that much. They are probably one of the ugliest looking used manga in my collection right now, but you know what? That's okay. That's okay. And last, for the English used manga, I have Shortcake Cake Volume 1. I am currently watching A Sign of Affection, and I love it. This is something that was being sold by the same person who sold me A Sign of An Incurable Case of Love. They were selling this volume for $5, and I decided why not. So I picked this up as well. I don't plan to read it anytime soon, but I do have it in my collection, and I will eventually read it and see if I like it or not. I think I probably will. I've heard good things about this series. I like cohabitation romance, and Sue Morishita is pretty great. They're a duo, so they're pretty cool. And I definitely am more intrigued to read this one over Like a Butterfly. So yeah, so I have this now. Yeah. And lastly, I have a series that I have wanted to own for years, and I finally have it. So I'm so excited. Here I have It's a Detached Relationship, or Warikita Kanke Desukara by Flower Child. And they have all obi, and all the obi match. Oh, I'm so happy. Okay, so this series is by Flower Child. Last month, I talked about her series Utsushicha Daminakao, which I'm also a huge fan of. This is a smut series. It's a kind of drama, and like nobody wins, but except for like the worst person you know. And it's a smut, and it's crazy, and I love it so much. It's a teacher-student relationship, but she's not her teacher, but she is a teacher. Yeah, so basically the premise is that this character here, Aya, she is really like bored with life, and so she decides to try out dating apps, and she lies about her age and says that she's like a government worker or whatever, because she wants to like, she's just bored. And she ends up connecting with this girl here. Her name is Sei. She is a teacher, and they meet, and of course Sei realizes that Aya is a minor and pursues her anyway. And Sei is very fucked up. She is like a predator, and Aya is very like self-destructive, and it's kind of it's a series where two people who probably deserve each other get together. Of course, Aya is there's a power imbalance here, but Aya also is she kind of matches Sei in a very twisted way. But anyway, I really like this series. It's one of my favorite Yuri, and I already have bought it digitally to support the author. Here's volume 2. There's like, at the same with Endo Yasuko Stalks the Night, there's a lot of like kind of evil sort of humor in the way things go in this series. I can clearly see the commentary on how like the police or like other responsible adults in situations just like are stupid as hell. That is a common theme in this series. It's great. I love it so much. Sei's backstory is also really funny. And here's volume 4. Yeah, so the only thing with these is that they are a little sun damaged, but I got Obi, and I bought all of these for $19 Canadian, like all of them together. So I'm very happy about that. I'm just so happy that this is finally in my collection. I would love if this got licensed in English one day. I would absolutely double dip and buy them both. But yeah, let me know if you have ever read the series. I used to be kind of popular in the Yuri community a few years back as like a dumpster fire series. It is a dumpster fire, but Sensei is very talented at making super compelling, funny, addictive, and sexy dumpster fire series. So this is Warikan. So happy that I have this. And that is everything for my manga, but I do also have some art books to share, so let's move on to that. Alright, so I'm gonna try and show this in the frame, but these are the Haruhi Suzumiya. Oh my god, this is very difficult. Yeah, okay, so this is the Haruhi Suzumiya illustrations. This is like all the anime art. Spring and summer, and then I also have the fall and winter edition. So I bought these on Suruga, yeah, of course. I've been meaning to get the English versions of these for some time, but you know what? They're just too expensive compared to the Japanese ones, so I just got these. Not too much to say. I'm a huge fan of Haruhi, and all these images are kind of burned into my brain. So I'm very happy to have them. Let's see, where is like that super iconic photo of Haruhi? The first photo I ever think of when I think of this series. Let's see, where is it? It's coming, here it is. This is like the quintessential Haruhi photo to me. So good. Like this is Haruhi Suzumiya. Anyway, we got tons of photos, lots of like swimsuit stuff later on because it's summer, you know. I don't know which one I like better. I like both. Like, how can I possibly pick between these two books? With the fall and winter, we have a bunch of like stuff for the disappearance. Oh, here's a good one of Kyon and Itsuki. And we've got Mikuru, my fave. So many nice photos of her. Oh, there's also the band photos. I love this one. I'd love to have it as a wall scroll or something. Yeah, so I'm not going to go through like everything, but it's the Haruhi anime art. I think it's a must-have if you're a fan of Haruhi. Like I said, I've kind of seen all this art many times. So it is a huge nostalgia trip for me to go through this and see all of this anime art. I can honestly even remember like what everything was for, which is kind of crazy. But oh, here's another great one here. Oh my god, they're so cute. There are like a few things that are missing, I guess I could say, but it's pretty comprehensive. So that's nice. And yeah, definitely worth the buy. I kind of just was like, now's the time. So yeah, that is the Haruhi art books. And that is everything that I got for the month of February. As always, thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful day.